Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome back. Everyone able to see my screen? Can you confirm anyone? So am I audible? Fine. So today we are going to start cloud, so which is AWS. Fine. Yeah. So we have started new batch on 5th September. So which is DevOps plus AWS plus Linux. So in which today we are going to start cloud platform. So which is AWS. Okay. So this AWS services coming 40 days, we are going to work on cloud platform. Yeah. So before going to DevOps, first we need to understand cloud, right? So because we need to, in real-time projects, we integrate all the automation tools on cloud only, right? So that is why every DevOps engineer required cloud platform. So before going to DevOps tools, first we need to understand cloud. So that so how can we connect servers, how can we create storages, how can we deploy packages, how can we start servers, what is region, what is zone, what is edge location, right? So how can we scale up servers, how can we scale down servers, right? So what are the databases available, and what are the types of storages available, right? Yeah, so these are all very important monitoring tools, right? Fine. So before going to DevOps tools, first we need to understand cloud platform. After that, so once the cloud is completed, then we'll jump into DevOps tools. Fine. Yeah. So cloud computing, introduction to cloud computing. Fine. So in this session, we'll try to understand what is the cloud computing, benefits of cloud computing, types of cloud services, what is the cost saving, why the project teams are looking for cloud infrastructure, right? So cloud servers, cloud storage, cloud network. So what are the advantages of cloud? These are all very important. Fine. Yeah. So what is cloud computing? Already we discussed in DevOps introduction, right? Yeah. So what is cloud computing? If anyone asks you this question, what would be your answer? What is cloud computing? Anyone? Yeah. So cloud computing is a on-demand availability of computer system, resources, storages, and computing power without direct active management by the user, right? Yeah. So what does that mean? On-demand availability of computer system, resources, storage, and computing power without direct active management by the user. What does it mean? So let's assume that there is no cloud concept. So all our infrastructure is hosted in our local data center, local server room. So when we have local servers, when we have local data center, so yeah, every resource we can take full control. We can take full control of them, right? So whenever you want to restart, whenever you want to stop, whenever you want to upgrade, whenever you want to modify, so we can take full control of them when we have local server room, local data center, right? So that was the case few years ago. However, with the introduction of cloud, everything has been changed now, right? So our infrastructure is no longer sitting inside of our local data center. So rather it is being offered by a cloud provider like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, right? So whatever servers, whatever resources we required, we can use them for that usage. We are paying the bills like gas bills, electricity bills, right? So it's a on-demand availability of computer system. Cloud computing is on-demand availability of computer system, right? So what is on-demand? What is on-demand? Anyone? On-demand. So on-demand is nothing but instantly, immediately. So whenever we require any resources, whenever we require any servers, whenever we require any storages, that should be available immediately, which is nothing but on-demand, right? Clear, right? So what is cloud computing? Next one is see here. So this is a data center. This is a data center, right? So what is data center? Anyone? What is data center? We discussed already in DevOps introduction. We discussed already. So data center is a server room where we host all the servers, right? Yeah. See here. So this is the data center tech support team. Data center tech support. So data center maintenance team, data center administrators, data center engineers. So they can maintain all the servers, network, storage, right? See here. So data distribution center, right? So this is a data processing center. So this is a data storage center, right? So in data center, in server room, different servers will be there, different storage will be there, network will be there, load balancers will be there, right? So these all components will be available in the data center. Excuse me. Fine. So respective engineers will take care of the resources. Servers will take care server engineers. Network will take care network engineers, right? And other devices will take care respective engineers. Fine. Yeah. So physical data centers. Yeah, local data center people will maintain that data centers, right? So, however, with the introduction of cloud, what we are doing currently, we are using cloud data centers. Who will maintain this? Who will maintain these data centers? Cloud vendors will maintain, right? AWS vendor, Azure vendor, Google Cloud vendor. Respective vendors will maintain that resources. As a customer, as a user, what we will do, we can take that resources. We can use that resources. For that users, we need to pay the we need to pay the bills, right? Which is nothing but pay as you go model. Pay as you go model, right? Yeah. Next one is so we are talking about data center, right? So when we connect, when we send request, when we create any data, directly the data will be stored in the server room. So for example, if you take Google Drive, the Google Drive, when you upload any files, directly the files will be uploaded into Google data center, Google server room, right? Yeah. Next one, cloud computing is having 5 essential characteristics, 3 service models, 4 deployment models. What are those? We'll try to understand quickly. So we already discussed in DevOps introduction, right? Yeah. So what are the essential characteristics? So here we have 5 essential characteristics. First one is on demand. What is on demand? Anyone? Just now we discussed. What is on demand? On demand is a instantly, immediately we can create resources in cloud, right? So whenever we get any requirement, whenever we get any request, we can connect a cloud platform and we can create immediately, so which is nothing but on demand. Excuse me. Next one is broad network access. What is broad network access? Whatever cloud resources we are accessing, we are using, those we can access from anywhere, any network. So our yeah, from our office, from our home, even though from your mobile tab also we can access our cloud resources, right? Yeah. Next one is resource pooling. What is resource pooling? Anyone? So resource pooling is nothing but whatever resources we are using, those we can reuse n number of times. We can pull it up and we can reuse n number of times. So next one, rapid elasticity. What is rapid elasticity? Yeah. So for example, I am working on a server. The server is getting performance issues. So on the fly, I can increase the RAM. I can increase the CPU. I can increase the storage, right? Which is nothing but rapid elasticity. So next one is measured service. What is measured service? Whatever resources we are using in cloud, those we can measure, right? So for example, I'm using server from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. For that 9 hours, I have to pay the bills, right? For example, I'm using 1 hour per day, right? For that 1 hour only, I have to pay the bills, which is nothing but measured service, like gas bills, electricity bills. How can we pay? Same way, cloud resource also we can use and we can pay the bills. Clear, right, everyone? So these are the essential characteristics of cloud platform. Next one is see here, cloud service models. We have 3 service models are available. So infrastructure as a service, IaaS is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, right? Yeah. So what is IaaS? We create infrastructure. On top of that, we deploy all the tools, right? Infrastructure as a service means we create infrastructure like server. On top of that, we deploy Kubernetes. We integrate Terraform. We integrate Jenkins, right? Yeah, we create server. On top of that, we deploy tools. Next one is platform as a service. What is platform as a service? So when we log in into the AWS console, so Kubernetes service already available that we can directly use, which is nothing but platform as a service. So third one is the software as a service. What is this? So this is end users normally Amazon shopping site. So Meesho, Mintra, Reliance Trends, these are all end user services, right? These are all the digital applications like Google Drive, OneDrive, right? These are all comes under SaaS, right? So infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So cloud is providing these services, right? Next one, deployment models. So private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud. These are the four deployment models available in cloud platform. So any cloud platform, even Azure, Google Cloud also having same deployment models, right? So what is private cloud? Anyone? What is private cloud? So which is on-premises cloud, our local server room. So in which we create our private cloud, our own cloud, right? Like VMware, Citrix, hypervisor. That is private cloud, our own cloud, right? Yeah. So what is VMware? What is Citrix? What is the hypervisor? I'll explain later. Don't confuse, right? Freshers, non-IT guys. So when I talk about any new terminology, new terms, don't confuse. That will be repeated again and again. Okay. Yeah. So private cloud is nothing but our office premises cloud, local servers, right? Yeah. So public cloud. What is public cloud? It is a AWS cloud, Azure cloud, Google cloud, right? Yeah. Next one, hybrid cloud. What is hybrid cloud? It is a combination of private and public. Combination of private and public, right? Yeah. So some of the companies they are using hybrid cloud. They want to host their databases in their local servers. They want to host their websites in public cloud, right? So most of the companies they are using hybrid only. So currently banks, even HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, they are using hybrid cloud. So they are hosting their databases in their local cloud. They are hosting their websites in public cloud. Yeah, next one is community cloud. What is community cloud? So this is government cloud, defense cloud, right? This is high secured cloud. So these are the four deployment models available in cloud platform. Clear, right, everyone? So before going to next slide, anyone having any questions? Up to here, any questions, anyone? Is it clear to you, everyone? Right. Yeah. Next one is important one. AWS regions, availability zones, edge locations. So these are very important. AWS regions, availability zones, edge locations, right? Yeah. What is a region? What is a region? So region is a data center across the globe. We have so many regions are available in AWS. We have so many regions are available, right? Yeah. So availability zone. What is availability zone? Under the region, availability zone will be available, right? So what is availability zone? Availability zone also a data center, right? What is edge location? Edge location also a data center. These are all data centers. So why they are calling like regions, zones, edge locations, right? Let's try to understand. So regions and zones we can discuss today. Edge locations I'll explain it later. Okay. So we'll do one thing. Yeah. So regions. Yeah. fine. Regions and zones, right? So what is region? We discussed already. Region is a data center. Region is a data center, right? For example, this is our data center region. So this is our region, AWS region. So region is a data center we discussed, right? So this is, we can say, this is Mumbai region. Mumbai data center. Region is a data center, right? Yeah. So in Mumbai region, under this Mumbai region, we'll be having availability zones, right? So region is a server room, data center. Under this, again, we'll be having zones. These are the availability zones, right? So what is availability zone? What is the use of availability zone? What are the advantages of availability zone? First, we'll try to understand. Okay. So region is the main data center. In India, Mumbai is the primary data center region. So under this region, again, we are having availability zones, right? So what is availability zone? What is the use of availability zone, right? For example, yeah, in 2016, major floods happened in Chennai. Major floods happened in Chennai. Most of the IT area affected. Most of the companies shut down. Most of the data centers shut down, right? So because of so water came to data centers, offices like IT companies. So IT area, most of the IT area shut down by the time in 2016, right? Yeah. So by the time, one of our availability zone also shut down in Chennai, right? Yeah. So if the for example, this is a region. These are the availability zones. For example, so this is availability zone 2A. This is Bangalore availability zone. So this is Chennai. This is Chennai to be availability zone. So this is Hyderabad, for example, 2C availability zone. Okay. Yeah, 2A, 2B, 2C. Three availability zones are there. So for example, due to some major floods, Chennai availability zone is down. Chennai availability zone is down due to some floods, right? Yeah. So whatever applications are hosted on the Chennai data center, whatever servers are running on the data center, Chennai data center, whatever database is running on the Chennai data center, what will happen? Those will be down. Every application, every server, every database, everything will be down, right? So in case of Chennai data center is down, what will happen? The client business will be impacted, right? So if the client business is impacted, what they will do? Okay, I don't require cloud. I don't want to use cloud servers. I can use on-premises local servers. That is better way, right? Yeah. So that is why, So if the client business is impacted, definitely AWS business also will be impacted, right? So that is why AWS is giving high availability. What is high availability? Anyone? What is high availability? High availability. So high availability is nothing but So whatever servers, whatever applications, whatever databases we are hosting on the cloud data center, those should be available 24 by 7, 24 by 7 without any downtime. Without any downtime. That resources should be available without any downtime, right? So high availability means highly available. So without any downtime, right? But here, if this data center is down, what will happen? So here, every moment, every minute, the data will be replicated from one data center to other data center, one availability zone to other availability zones. Every minute, the data will be synchronized, replicate from one data center to other data center to maintain high availability, right? Yeah. So these data centers, these availability zones, we can say these are the DR data centers. Disaster recovery data centers. DR means disaster recovery data centers. In case one data center is down, applications will not be down anywhere. Servers will not be down anywhere, right? So, for example, Chennai is down, our applications will be accessible from Hyderabad location or Bangalore location, right? So, customer whoever using the applications, so they don't understand, right? From where I'm accessing applications, right? Yeah. So these availability zones are regions. When they want to build, they check 100 years of historical data. So any platform, any cloud platform, not only AWS, Azure, Google Cloud also. So when they want to build any data center, they check 100 years of historical data. Any major earthquakes are going on, any major floods are happening, any terror attacks are happening. These are all the considerations, right? So yeah, few years back they planned in Vizag one data center. So after Hudut, they cancelled that. Hudut major disaster happened in Vizag. After that, they cancelled in Vizag and they moved to Kolkata. Currently, one data center is available in Kolkata. So Hyderabad is having, yeah, here also in Hyderabad also we are having one data center at High Tech City area besides TCS, right? Yeah. So these data centers are highly available because globally people will access the applications which we host on the data centers, right? So AWS vendor is maintaining high availability, and also along with this, high security. They're maintaining high security. So availability and security, these two are very important things, right? So every customer, for example, if any customer want to opt to cloud platform, cloud infrastructure, what they will check? They will check first availability and security. So if you want to connect cloud servers, if I want to connect any cloud resources, how can we connect? ఎలా connect అవుతామండి? Anyone having idea? If you want to connect cloud infrastructure or cloud servers or cloud resources, how can we connect? Through internet. Through internet, right? Yeah. So internet is the most vulnerable network, dangerous network, right? In internet, threats will be there, viruses will be there, malwares will be there, right? Internet is the most vulnerable network. That is why so AWS is maintaining high security and yeah, availability also. Fine. Yeah. So this regions availability zones will be taken care by AWS only. We don't need to worry about. As a cloud engineer, as a DevOps engineer, we no need to configure anything. So regions and zones will be taken care by AWS only. This setup already available. This setup already available. So instead of this availability zone, what we will do? We create our network. We create our own network. Instead of the availability zone, we create our own network. So which is VPC. Which is VPC. What is VPC? Anyone? Virtual Private Cloud. So this will be maintained by DevOps engineers, right? So VPC is nothing but our own network, our custom network. As per our requirement, as per our project requirement, we can create our own network, right? So in this network, we can create servers, whatever we require, resources. So instead of the cloud data center, we can create one network. Logically, we can divide network. In that network, we can create our resources to maintain applications, databases, right? Yeah. So this is a virtual private cloud, so which is our own network, custom network. Instead of this virtual private cloud, what we will do, so we can create subnets. We can create subnets. What is subnet? We discussed already in DevOps introduction. What is subnet? Anyone? Subnet is a small network, subnetwork instead of the large network. So subnets are two types. Subnets are two types, right? What are those? Public subnet, public subnet, and also private subnet. Public subnet and private subnet. Right? So what is public subnet? What is private subnet? So public subnet is a subnet we can access through internet. Public subnet is a subnet we can access through internet. So private subnet is a subnet we can access through intranet. Intranet, right? Yeah, intranet means within the organization, within the company. That is the intranet, right? So in public subnet, we can host public servers. We can host public servers. In private subnet, we can host private servers, right? Yeah. So public servers, normally every company they maintain public and private subnets, right? In public servers, they host company websites, right, and job portals. Private servers, they host internal applications like Outlook. So in real-time projects, we use Outlook, communicators, so leave management system applications, time card entries, time sheets means attendance, our attendance. So those applications will be hosted in the private subnet, private servers, and company websites and also job portals they host in the public servers, right? Yeah. So public servers we can access through internet, private servers we can access through intranet. Intranet, right? What is intranet? So public servers we can access through internet. So private servers we can access through intranet, right? Access through internet, right? Yeah. Fine. So here, for example, let us take small example here. For example, so I'm able to access Capgemini website through internet, right? Yeah. So website we can access easily. Job portals we can access easily to apply the job, right? So through internet I can access this website. So www.wipro.com also we can access. But so here, if you want to access internal application like time card entries, time cards, time sheets, time card dot capgemini.com to enter time sheet, our attendance, we need to enter, right? That application we cannot access through internet. That we can access through intranet. So for example, once you get into the project, once you join to the project, you will get one laptop, official laptop, right? So if you want to connect your office network, how can we connect? Through internet. First we can connect VPN. One VPN will be there. VPN. VPN is a virtual private network. So through, if you want to connect your private network, so here there is a one layer. There is a one layer which is VPN. Through VPN we can connect. This is the security layer. So we can say this is the firewall. VPN. So this VPN, first what we will do, as a user, as a employee, we can connect VPN. VPN is a server, and simply it is a server, security server, right? First we can connect server VPN. VPN will allow you to connect your office network, right? So if you want to connect your private network, private applications, so we cannot directly connect, right? Through internet we cannot connect. We can connect VPN. VPN will allow you to connect your office network, private network, right? Yeah. So here VPC subnets, these servers will be maintained by DevOps engineers. Okay, we have to maintain, right? So it is very easier, very simple. Creating subnets, creating servers, creating VPC. It's very easier, very simple, right? But troubleshooting, we need to understand troubleshooting. For example, if any subnet is not accessible, if any server is not accessible, if any network is not accessible, network is down, we need to understand, right? That will be covered in the VPC session, right? Yeah. So 80 in cloud, in AWS, 80% of the activities will be taken care by AWS vendor only. Other 20% we have to take care, which is creating servers, creating subnets, creating storages, creating resources, whatever we require. Fine. Any questions up to here, anyone? So this is yeah, edge locations we discuss later. Edge locations are there, that we will discuss later while working on networking part. Networking will take 2 to 3 days. Networking concepts, right? So by the time we'll go deep dive. So this is just a high level architecture, just overview, right? Yeah. So while working on VPC and availability zones regions, we'll go deep dive. So up to here, any questions, anyone? Are you understanding, everyone? Online guys. Fine. Next one is yeah. So these are the whatever here. See here, whatever regions already available here. So actually here they are not showing upcoming regions. Okay. Yeah. Even upcoming regions also available. So that I'll show you later. Okay. Yeah. These are all the already available regions, running regions. Whatever dots are coming, what dots are available here. These are all already established regions. Upcoming regions also available. Okay. That I'll show you later. See here. So Amazon EC2, when we talk about EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2 full form is Elastic Compute Cloud. So tomorrow we are going to start Elastic Compute Cloud. Okay, practical sessions will be started from tomorrow. Okay, yeah. What is Elastic Compute Cloud? What is Elastic Compute Cloud? So Elastic Compute Cloud is a service to create resources, right? Yeah. So here this is the region. This is the region US East 1. Under this region, 3 availability zones are available, right? 3 zones are available here. So these zones, data will be replicate every minute, every moment. Data will be replicate. Replication means duplication. One region to other region, data will be duplicate, right? If any one region is down, one zone is down, other zone will take care of the resources, right? So even though in case region is down, entire region is down, for example, so this US East 1 complete region is down, still data is available in the other region, right? We can access the data from other region, right? See here, regions, zones. The data will be replicated like this. Fine. Yeah. So AWS history, just let's try to understand. This is already discussed. So AWS, yeah, born in 2002, right? He's Mr. Jeff Bezos who invented this, right? Yeah. Initially, they started selling books, e-commerce business, right? Slowly, they prepare the cloud platform for their infrastructure, their business, right? Yeah, slowly they enter into the market. They started giving services to all the companies. So currently AWS is the leader in the market. So 33% of the market share occupied by the AWS. So other percent occupied by other platforms. So we have nearly 25 more cloud platforms are available. So AWS is in first place, Azure is in second place, Google Cloud is in third place. Currently AWS is in first place. Most of the companies they are using AWS, right? If you understand AWS, you can easily maintain, you can easily handle any platform, right? If you understand AWS, you can easily handle Azure, you can easily handle Google Cloud and Ali Cloud, right? So IBM Cloud, DigitalOcean, Fastly, Heroku, so many clouds are there. Fine. So yeah, these are the topmost cloud providers. So Amazon Web Services, Azure, and Google Cloud. See, yeah, these are the quadrants. Yeah, last quadrant. So they check this is in first place. AWS is in first place. Microsoft is in second place. Google is in third place. So currently, Google is investing more on Google Cloud Platform. Maybe so it will come to second place very soon. Google will come to second place. So these are the small players: Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud. So different clouds are there. So here these are all cloud platforms, different platforms. These are the, yeah, let's try to understand cloud market share. So these are the percentages available current. So this is Q2 2022, but same percentage is maintaining, still same percentage is maintaining. Okay. Yeah, so cloud market growth, the cloud is growing like this year on year, the growing like this, right? So coming 15 to 20 years, the market would be like this only. Cloud and DevOps market would be like this only coming 15 to 20 years. So since long I'm seeing 2012, I'm in cloud platform and a DevOps platform, right? So coming 15 to 20 years, the market would be like this only. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. So tomorrow we are going to start EC2 is the first service. Yeah. Today what we will do, how to create AWS account, we'll try to understand today. Okay. So meanwhile, you can prepare your account today. So I'll explain how to create AWS account and how can we connect AWS account, right? So what are the things available? We'll try to understand today. So from tomorrow onwards, we'll start working on cloud platform. Yeah. Someone asking some question here. IAS, PS, SAS, and also subnet is associated with a specific region. Okay, okay. So let's quickly understand this. Yeah, IAS, PS, and SAS. What is IaaS? Right? So infrastructure as a service means what is infrastructure? Infrastructure is a server, storage, network, right? So we create infrastructure. On top of that, we deploy DevOps tools like Jenkins, Kubernetes, right? Docker, whatever tools we require. We create server. On top of that, we deploy required tools, right? That is IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So what is the PaaS, platform as a service? For example, I want to use Kubernetes. I can directly go to AWS and I can connect easily. That is platform available already. So what is the platform as a service? You're trying to understand now. In AWS, for example, if you want to use Kubernetes as platform as service, how can we access? Directly go to AWS console and I can search here EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service, already available. This is platform. This is platform already available in the AWS. that we can directly use. That is platform as a service, right? So third one here is software as a service. What is this? This is mainly for reusability. Reusability, like Google Drive, OneDrive, Amazon shopping site. These are all reusability. These are all comes under SaaS, right? So infrastructure as a service means we can create server. On top of that, we install tools that we can use. And a platform as a service means platform already available in cloud platform, cloud console that we can directly use, right? SaaS means mainly for reusability. You understand, right? Munish, you understand, right? Munish and Srilata, you understand, right? Yeah. Subnet is associated with a specific region. Yeah, every region will have subnets. Every region will have subnets. Every region, not only one region, every region. Right. Yeah. Next one is how to create AWS account. We'll try to understand today. Yeah. So tomorrow onwards, we'll start working on cloud platform. So we'll walk through the console tomorrow. So what are the services available? So what are the things available in AWS? We'll try to understand. Okay. Yeah. So just want to sign out here. Yeah. So how to create AWS account? How to create AWS account? Right. Yeah. I prepared one document. I'll provide you document. I'll show you now how to create AWS account. Right. So if you want to create AWS account, so the URL here is aws.amazon.com is the URL. aws.amazon.com is the URL. Enter this. Yeah. Now click on sign into the console. Click on this. See here. Now it is showing create a new AWS account. Create a new AWS account. Click on this. Once you click on this, yeah, it will open one page. See here. So root user email address, account name. Account name means your name, whatever name you want to. So you required one Gmail account, required one Gmail ID that you can enter here, and you can give your email address, your name. Once you give the email address, you can give your name. After that, verify email address. Once you click on this, you will get one email. You will get one email. So in that email, one verification ID will be provided, right? That you need to enter. So I prepared one document. I explain this. Wait for a minute. I provide you this document to create account so that you can create account today. From tomorrow onwards, we'll start working on AWS services. See here. Yeah. So once we give this URL aws.amazon.com, this will be open like this. Click on sign into the console. Now click on create AWS account, create new AWS account. Once you click on that, it will show you root user email address and account name. You can give the email address, account name. After that, click on verify email address. After that, see here, whatever ID verification code you get, that you need to enter here. Click on verify. Once you click on verify, once you enter this ID, click on verify. So this will be verified successfully. Successfully verified. So after that, it will ask you to provide your password, root user password, confirm password. 2 times you need to enter. Click on continue. Once you enter password, once you click on continue, see here, it will ask you to provide, so business or personal, you need to select personal only, don't select business. Okay, yeah, give your full name and a phone number, country, region, and address, your address, right, your city, your pin code, everything you need to provide. After that, So you need to check this check box. I have read and agree to the terms of the services here. You need to check this. Once you check this, click on continue. Once you click on continue, next finally, it will ask you to provide your bank details, either credit card or debit card. You need to provide your bank information, right? So bank credit card information or debit card. So these details are mandatory, right? So everyone should enter either debit card details or credit card. So they don't charge anything from you. Unknowingly, they don't charge anything. Only 2 rupees will be deducted from your account. Only 2 rupees. Unknowingly, they will not charge anything. Okay? Yeah. So ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Citibank, Axis Bank, SBI Bank, only Master and Visa will be accepted. Master and Visa, right? If you try RuPay card or other cards, it will not be accepted. Okay, yeah. So Maharashtra Bank, Andhra Bank, Syndicate Bank, this will not be acceptable, right? Yeah. So once you give your bank details here and expiration date and CVV card holder name, once you give this, after that, here, see here, PAN number. No, you can give no. PAN number, you can select no. If you select S also, no issues, nothing will be happen. But better you can select no. Click on verify and continue. Once you click on verify and continue, you will get one OTP that you can enter here. Okay, once you enter this, click on submit. Once you submit this, 2 rupees will be deducted. 2 rupees will be deducted from your account. That 2 rupees will be reverted after 1 week. Okay, yeah. Once you submit this, see here, now it is asking, it will ask you captcha. So you need to enter this yeah, 6 digit number here and click on send SMS. So after that, you will get one more verification code. Yeah, enter that, click on continue. Yeah, once you click on continue, account will be created, right? So it is very easier. Just follow the document, right? So you can create today itself. From tomorrow, we need to start working on the cloud. You need to practice, right? Yeah. So tomorrow, console overview will be there. We don't create any resources tomorrow. Console overview. What are the services available? What are the things available? So we'll see tomorrow. After that, we'll start services one by one, right? So this account is free for 1 year. 1 year we need to use properly. Actually, they are giving 750 hours servers we can use, 750 hours, right? And the storage 30 GB, elastic IPs 5 IPs. So yeah, and limitations are there, some limitations that we need to follow, right? I'll guide you how to use the resources. So for example, they are giving 30 GB storage, but we have utilized 50 GB. What will happen? They gave 30 GB storage free of cost, but we have utilized 50 GB. What will happen? Anyone? Some charges will be, some bill will be generated, right? Yeah, if any bill is generated, so we get one email. We'll get one email. So please clear this bill, right? So we can reply to that email. As a student, I am practicing. So unknowingly, some charges applied here. Could you please revert? They make it as 0, right? Yeah. So if you're not giving reply, what they will do? If you're not responding, what they will do? They wait for 1 month, second month, third month also. Third month, what they will do? They suspend your account. They don't charge anything from your account, bank account. They stop your AWS account. If the account is suspended, what we can do? We can create one more account using different email address, right? So to avoid that distractions, we need to use properly. So whatever free servers are there, whatever free storages are there, whatever free elastic IPs are there, whatever free services are there, those we can use. How to use that, I explain. Fine. So this account will work 1 year free. Yeah. So after 1 year, they ask you to convert into paid account. So if you want to convert into paid account, you can convert, or else you can stop that account. You can close that account. No need to pay single MB, right? Yeah. Fine, clear, right, everyone? Any questions up to here? So I provide you this document. I provided this document. Everyone create account today itself. So any questions, anyone? Anyone having any questions so far? You can ask me now. I gave you unmute option. You can ask me now. So we give questions on online, offline students. So you are continuing again.
Project వచ్చింది షిఫ్ట్ అయ్యాను AWS లో
I see.
బేసిక్ ఒకసారి
Fine. Anyone having any questions? Previous class recordings you will get in Google Classroom. Don't worry. Already we provided in the group. You can take that. You can go through. So you will get a Google Classroom account. In that you will get all the recordings, all the documentation. Don't worry. Wait for one more day, 1 or 2 days maximum. So you will get all the accesses. Okay. Previous class recordings, yes, you will get. They will, yeah, fine. So no questions so far. Yeah, tomorrow onwards we are going to work on cloud platform. So everyone should create the account today itself. From tomorrow onwards you need to practice, right? So everyone should practice daily basis. If you practice daily basis, within 3 months you can easily crack your interview, right? So everyone should practice daily basis. Fine. Fine, so we can stop here. So tomorrow we are going to start services. We'll work on one by one all the services. They will not charge anything, Andy. Don't need to worry about. They will not charge single and pay from your account. Okay. Fine. So we can stop here. Yeah. Thank you all.